Ranjit Singh, popularly known as Sher-e Punjab or Lion of Punjab, was the first Maharaja of the Sikh Empire, which ruled the northwest Indian subcontinent in the early half of the 19th century. Ranjit Singh was born on the 13th of November 1780 to Mahar Singh and Raj Kaur in Gujranwala, Punjab region, which is in present-day Punjab of Pakistan. His mother, Jat, Raj Kaur, was the daughter of Sikh Raja Gajpate Singh of Jain, whereas his father belonged to Sansi tribe, which claims Bhatti Rajput ancestry. So we can say Maharaja Ranjit Singh was neither a pure Jat nor Sansian nor Rajput. He was mixed. He was the first Indian in a millennium to turn the tide of invasion back into the homelands of India's traditional conquerors, the Pashtuns. His holdings stretched from the Khyber Pass in the northwest to the Sutlej River in the east, and from Kashmir, the Indian subcontinent's northernmost area, southward to the Thar Desert. Punjab state is the only state which has defeated Afghanistan. Even in modern time, Pashtun women tell to their kids that Beta so janai tamara Punjabi bap Ranjit Singh Jiga. Ranjit Singh's birth name was Bud Singh. He was not educated but was trained in martial arts, horse riding and firearms. He showed remarkable fighting expertise and at the age of 10, was conferred the name Ranjit, meaning victor in battle, by his father for leading an army into victory over a chieftain Pir Muhammad. He became the ruler of the Sukher Charkaya Misl upon his father's death at the age of 12. He survived an assassination attempt a year later and also killed his attacker Hashmat Khan. In July 1799 he seized Lahore, the capital of the Punjab, now the capital of Punjab province, Pakistan. The Afghan king, Zaman Shah, confirmed Ranjit Singh as governor of the city, but in 1801 Ranjit Singh proclaimed himself Maharaja of the Punjab. He had coins struck in the name of the Sikh Gurus, the revered line of Sikh leaders, and proceeded to administer the state in the name of the Sikh Commonwealth. A year later he captured Amritsar, now in Punjab state, India, the most important commercial interpot in northern India and sacred city of the Sikhs. Thereafter, he proceeded to subdue the smaller Sikh and Pashtun principalities that were scattered throughout the Punjab. Ranjit Singh then turned his ambitions in other directions. In December 1809 he went to the aid of Raja Sansar Chand of Kangra in the Lesser Himalayas, in what is now western Himachal Pradesh state, and, after defeating an advancing Gurkha force, he acquired Kangra for himself. In the summer of 1818 Ranjit Singh's troops captured the city of Multan, and 6 months later they entered Peshawar. In July 1819 he finally expelled the Pashtuns from the Vale of Kashmir, and by 1820 he had consolidated his rule over the whole Punjab between the Sutlej and Indus rivers. All Ranjit Singh's conquests were achieved by Punjabi armies composed of Sikhs, Muslims, and Hindus. His commanders were also drawn from different religious communities, as were his cabinet ministers. The Lion of Punjab Maharaja Ranjit Singh had 20 wives, out of whom 12 were Sikhs, 6 Hindus and 2 Muslims. In addition to this, his harem contained 23 other ladies, taking the total to 43 in all. He died on the 27th of June 1839 aged 58. His samadhi is in Lahore, Pakistan. He was succeeded by his son Karak Singh.